The river that was afraid to reach the sea. Far in the north, where the snow falls soft as feathers and the pine trees wear white shawls all winter, there was a small mountain lake so clear you could see the sky sleeping on its floor. Every spring, this lake woke up, stretched, and became the beginning of a river. The river's name was Liv. When she was only a baby stream, she sparkled and laughed and danced over pebbles, singing, "I am going to the sea. I will be the bravest, fastest, widest river anyone has ever seen." The older streams that joined her smiled. "We are all going to the sea," they said. "It is what rivers do." Liv rushed along happily for many years. She carved little valleys, made waterfalls that sang in rounds, and carried pine cones like tiny boats. Otters slid down her back for fun, and kingfishers stitched blue thread across her surface. But the closer Liv came to the great sea, the more stories she heard from the wind and the gulls. The sea is endless. The sea swallows rivers and they are never seen again. Some rivers vanish completely and only their names remain on maps. Once you pour yourself in, you stop being you. Liv began to feel a cold knot inside her current. One evening, she reached a high cliff of black rock. Below her, far, far down, the sea glittered like broken moonlight. Waves roared and pulled back, roaring again. Liv stopped. For the first time in her whole life, she did not move forward. "I am afraid," she whispered to the rocks. "If I jump, I will lose myself. I will stop being Liv." The rocks, who had stood there for 1,000 years, answered in their slow, grinding voices. "Little river, we were once mountains. We gave tiny pieces of ourselves every day, a grain here, a pebble there, until we became this cliff. Letting go made us able to hold up the sky for eagles and give climbers a path to the stars. We are still ourselves, only changed into something that helps more than we ever could before." Liv listened, but she was still frightened. Night after night, she stayed at the cliff's edge. Days turned to weeks, weeks to seasons. Snow fell and melted, flowers opened and faded. Liv grew wider and deeper, but she did not move. Behind her, the valley began to flood. Beavers' homes drowned, meadows turned to muddy lakes. The otters left. Even the kingfishers flew away looking for moving water. One morning, a very small gray salmon swam all the way up from the sea. She was tired and thin, but her eyes shone like silver coins. "I have come to find the river that stopped. My children were born in the quiet pools near your source. They need the river to carry them home to the sea when they grow up. If you stay here forever, they will never learn who they were born to be." Liv's water trembled. "But if I go, I will disappear." The salmon rested in a still pool and spoke gently. "Do you know what the sea told me about you? She has been waiting her whole life for Liv. She keeps a place exactly your shape. When you arrive, she will lift you up into clouds, carry you across mountains, and let you fall as snow back onto your own birthplace. You will never stop being Liv. You will only become bigger than you ever dreamed." Liv looked back at the flooded valley, at the quiet, empty sky where kingfishers used to fly, at the lonely beavers sitting on rooftops. She thought of the tiny salmon babies waiting in the mountain pools. And for the first time, the fear inside her felt smaller than the love. Liv gathered all her courage, all her memories of laughing over pebbles, all the pinecone boats and otter slides and kingfisher stitches. She rose up in a great shining curve over the black cliff, higher than rainbows, brighter than moonlight. Then she let go. She fell in a silver roar, laughing and crying at once. The sea opened her eyes and caught Liv gently, completely. For one heartbeat, Liv felt herself spreading, thinning, almost disappearing. Then something wonderful happened. The sea lifted her voice and sang it back to her, deeper, richer, joined by a million other river voices. Liv felt herself becoming sky and cloud and snowflake and raindrop and river again, over and over, forever. She was bigger than mountains now, yet she could still feel the exact pebble in her mountain birthplace where she had first learned to laugh. Years passed. Children who played by the new happy river noticed that whenever the evening sun touched the water, they could hear the faintest song. I was afraid to lose myself, but only by giving myself away did I become everything. And high above, clouds shaped like leaping salmon drifted across the sky, carrying Liv home again and again. Moral: to be whispered when the room is almost dark. Sometimes the bravest thing we ever do is let go of who we are right now so we can grow into who we were always meant to become. The things we love most, rivers, children, dreams, are not lost when they leave our hands. They are completed. Good night, my little river. The sea is singing you to sleep tonight, and tomorrow you will wake up bigger than yesterday.